the Monster Mash. They played the mash. They played the Monster Mash. The Monster Mash. It was a graveyard smash. They played the mash. It caught on in a flash. They played the mash. They played the Monster Mash. Wow. Then Benny shoot. Wow. Benny shoot. Wow. Hey people, how you doing, Sable Winners? Mm-hmm. She talked to Merch. How she talked to Merch? RJ Supreme. What's up, peoples? God before everything. Well, I am Miss Rick. All the regulars are here. Okay. Y'all guess I already had your barbecue and things. Miss Ashley and Miss Piggy. Everyone's here. Child, I can't believe it. This Stomp Creature, she bring her stinking ass back over here fucking with me now. She's taking offense that I mentioned her name in the video that I did earlier. Well, actually, she should bow down and kiss the crud from between my toes because I mentioned her pitiful ass name, right? So first I want to do is I want to take an inventory. Let's go look at her page. I want you to know what I'm talking about here, people. So hold on 1 second and let's go over on her page for information. Okay, she's been on for 1 hour. She has got 205 views. I would venture to say that I just clicked on 1 minute ago and I got over 205 views. She got 205 views. She's been on here scrapping and surviving for, what has it been, 3 years now? And she has got a total of 1,000 subscribers. Okay. When you want to spot a loser at the beef sector game, look at her chat and you will see that almost, with very few exceptions, every person in her chat is a moderator. In other words, they only come over there because they're moderators, right? So she's corralled maybe 5 people and they're the only ones in her chat. So nobody's watching, nobody's listening. Someone was kind enough to send me this information, right? To knock this bitch back in her head and put her back where she belongs, back on the back burner, honey, where she belongs, right? She's tried to make it on YouTube for years. Years, I tell you. She's got 1,000 people who subscribe. Now, we know that the 1,000, those are not the people who actually watch her. The number is 205 people actually watch her, right? She's been run away from YouTube many times, several times. Every time she puts a video up, moments later, she has to take it down. She says she doesn't want cash. She don't need Cash App. But the reason she came on here, she came on begging for coffee money. Got me a cup of coffee. Now YouTube is not even buying her a cup of coffee, right? Because she's been taken down so many times. She's come back in different names. She's still behind a black screen years later. Girl, who come out the closet, Miss Thing? You are still in the YouTube closet, Miss Thing. That's what you are when you're behind a blank screen for this amount of time. Because you don't want no one to partake in that ugly ass face. Because we know you're an ugly bitch because you sound like an ugly bitch. There's no way you could take the voice of the Stomp Creature and match that with an attractive person. There's no way, honey. You are an ugly bitch. You're ugly on the inside. You're ugly on the outside. There's still question or reason to believe that you actually done sucked on Jay Wilson's dick, right? Because for some reason or other, you were there close enough to him to show up in his parking lot where Tracy spotted you, correct? So you're somewhere close to San Antonio. And since Jay Wilson said, oh, stomp down now ugly, stomp down now ugly. Well, if she exposed herself to you, the biggest gossip on YouTube, and she wants you to be my blog father, will you be my blog father? Oh, please. Since you have that kind of relationship, there's a good chance that this is somebody that Jay Wilson done fucked. He seems to be the only one that's ever seen her. She's still hiding behind a black screen. You hideous monster. Are you the same Stomp Down that was accused just last year of being a child molester and participating in the rape of children? Or are you the same Stomp Down, the very same one who supposedly works in healthcare, yet you are the mistress of health reads, right? is this? I'm gonna make sure I'm talking to the same and the right Stomp Creature. So let's play a little bit. Since she's playing my video over there, let's play a little bit and see. We're claiming fair use here for the purposes of commentary. Let's see what she has to say.
Where your mammy stay at currently for about $22. You can get that in 18 acres of land. Bitch, why don't you tell us where the hell your goddamn house is, baby boomer? Oh, we keep forgetting the taxpayers pay for your place to stay. Let's continue, bitch. Listen, at least take that tacky ass shit off the steps so it's not the first thing people see. Did you hear that?
Girl, that's me.
Get rid of the picture of them damn books, Miss Dane. If you like your home, treat it like a lady, honey. You got to treat it like a lady. It's just gotten out of control. So affectionate. Him and the goddamn Duchess Killer. You need to treat it like a lady. It's him and Duchess Killer. See, you know what I mean? You say you love it like a woman. Him and Duchess Killer love. They both just ridiculous. Yeah, Vivian is pitiful.
Come on, girl.
She used to hook her horse to him. Nobody would even be saying her name. She even tried to hook her name to the Stomp Creature. I don't know. Bitch, that's where you fucked up at.
Okay.
See, bitch, I wouldn't have said anything to you if Juan Key Pro didn't send me
Juan Key Pro, who's that?
To where you said something about me, bitch. First of all, Vivian is a grown-ass woman. She does not have to hitch a goddamn thing to me. But since you wanted to bring me up in the conversation, bitch, and when I come for your mammy, and when I come for how she was beat up underneath an old nasty piece of fucking Buick.
So were you.
When she was transported from Indiana to New York to them Navy yards, to that Navy shipyard.
The Navy yards in California.
I don't want you saying shit. Bitch, you already know I don't care.
You don't know how to read. You make up ridiculous story. You know nothing about my mother, but you want to talk about mamas, right? So I would have to question you, the Stomp Creature. What kind of a mama raised you? What kind of people would produce something like you, right? You're in such denial. You say you're 75% other, right? So you are a Mexican man, but you are in such denial of your Mexican heritage, bitch, that you want to come over here and pretend to be black. And then you want to go on black screen so nobody would actually see you, girl. Remember? Because your daddy's Mexican and then your mama's half Mexican. Wouldn't that make you Mexican? But no, you want to bring your funk ass over here, right? And you think you can just read? Oh, I can just read. I'll just read your stuff. The naval shipyard. Your mama got her ass whooped in naval shipyards in New York City. Except for the naval shipyard, it's not in New York City. It's in San Francisco. So all of your facts are wrong. All your attempts to read, as I've told you many times before, reading is the ability to tell the truth. Unwanted truths about people, that's reading them. Making up silly ass shit. That's why you never caught on here, girl. You never became popular. You are a worthless piece of shit. YouTube keeps catching on to who you are and run you off. And you come back in other names and you pick fights with people. And then you take down your videos. So I went over to the page and let's step back over there again for a moment. She has a total of, no comments. Not one person has commented on her video. Okay. Still 205. Let's see. Let's go to the live thing. And I want to see a couple of other things here. Oh, it went up to 223. So in the past hour, you've gotten 13 people to watch you. So why are you over here thinking you are a diva, girl? You're a mess, Miss Thing. And you have a total of, you've been on here for, what's it been now, 10 years? You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. You got 14 videos up. That's right. You got 2 weeks ago, you got bold again and you started posting these little nasty ass videos criticizing everybody, right? 14 videos in 10 years. That's all you've been able to keep up. You'll go away. People like Jay Wilson encouraged you. Oh, Stomp Down. You need to get a page. You need to get a page because you can go and talk about AIDS. You can go and tell them they dying. You can go and attack Rico and Timothy Blaine, right? Except for the only problem with that, with that theory is I'm still here, nigga. Right? I'm 65 years old, girl. I am still here and still relatively healthy and relatively handsome, girl. But you know what the difference between me and you? I'm not ashamed to show my face, girl. I don't have history I need to bury, right? You think you really let me have it? Oh, you went to Priels and you went to Priels. And if I was ashamed of going to prison, nigga, I would never brought it up, right? Remember, I am the writer, right? And I go in and I tell the truth, right? So you have the advantage, but you can't stick with the advantage, girl. You go off into all this weird ass shit, all these lies, girl, because you're stupid. That's why you're over there with Jay Wilson. Now, are you still welcome over there? Because I heard he read you recently.
For you at all. And you will never be an uncle to me, a godfather, bitch, a grandfather, an associate's bitch. You won't be shit to me. But since you wanted to bring me and Queen Vivian Jennings up, bitch, then I have a few motherfucking words for you.
Okay.
Let's hear 'em. Old, dead, dying ass, crusty, fucked up, funky ass motherfucker.
Well, if I'm dying, baby, I'm waiting for the death to kick in. Niggas like you have been talking about, you're supposed to be a homosexual, but niggas like you have been talking about people, gay people dying for 32 years, but a total of about 36 years has been around, girl. 36 years, and here I still am. Not only am I still here, girl, everybody I know is still here, girl, and they're all healthy. So what does that do? What does that do for you, girl? You can't claim to be you're the healthy one, right? Because whatever you think about us, we're still alive. And we're not even dying. I don't even have wasted in my face. Jay Wilson is the one putting fillers in his face, girl. She might be closer to than because at one point I said to Jay Wilson, "Are you sick?" Now this was a question because he had lost all his weight in his face, and I figured, well, I just asked you this question. You should have seen the look. Oh, you said you don't like health reads. You don't say you don't like health. It's coming from a person who said he didn't do health reads. He didn't do health. Who said anything about health reads? I asked you, were you sick? But that's not a health read, is it? Why did you jump onto that, Jay Wilson? Because we know, since you can't say nothing about your personal experience and your personal life, and it's all your business and all this shit, girl, ain't no way in hell you gonna ever come on here and tell somebody the real truth about your health status. Is this the reason why Jay Wilson, I don't do health reads. I don't do a health read. Girl, is it because you have your own issues, honey? I don't know what makes you niggas think they're so smart, but this girl, she is an idiot. Her homeboy, Vivian Jennings, is an idiot. I don't know why I take offense at Vivian Jennings so much, but that girl came on there and read with this thing 15 videos about me, girl. And you think I forgot about that? No, Miss Thing, anytime I want to talk about your punk ass, I'm going to do it. And I'm going to do it right now, nigga. Oh, I didn't say your name. I didn't say your name. No, the 15 will hold you, bitch. Let's hear some more.
You wanted to bring me into the conversation, which you're going to continue to do throughout your diatribe, bitch. Then I have a few motherfucking things I need to say to you.
Okay.
Your grandpappy, your grandmammy, your bald head ass motherfucking mammy, your diabetic sister, your infected motherfucking ass, and everyone else in your family. Since you chose to bring me up, Timothy Blaine. Let's continue, bitch.
Nigga, Timothy Blaine bringing up your name, girl, is the best thing. It's the best thing that ever happened to you. Nobody's speaking your name, girl. Nobody watches you. Nobody wants to hear what you have to say, right? You're too vile. You're too nasty. You don't have a likable personality. You are an envious, jealous pig, excuse me. And you've been following Timothy Blaine since the very beginning. You keep making references to my disagreements with Walter Lee Hampton. Well, my disagreements with Walter Lee Hampton occurred on my very first video. He was the very first video I made, right? So we're going back 6 years ago, where you watched every single video of mine since then. Because it started with Walter Lee Hampton, which has been over with now for the whole 6 years. It only lasted for me 3 months, although you say I stalked him for 3 years. I don't know where you got that from. I talked about him for 3 months, which started my channel. So I'm eternally grateful. Thank you, Walter Lee Hampton, for being content, right? But this catcher is, yesterday here in San Francisco, I was walking through an event. It's called the Levi Experience, Levi 501 Experience. And they followed the history of Levi's jeans, because Levi Strauss is a San Francisco company. They showed us how they make the jeans and all this kind of stuff. And I was just walking through. So I just turned my camera on, right, as I was walking through. This tells me that if you saw that video, because I only had it up for about an hour and a half, because after I finished the Levi Experience and I got back to my comfortable home, I immediately erased the video. It was never intended to be up. There's no commentary in it. My face doesn't even appear in it, girl. Right? So, but since it tells me that you watched that video from yesterday, an 8-minute video, you've been following me and admiring, bitch. Right? And now you think you're gonna bring your ugly ass over here, girl, and you think you're gonna get you a whole lot of videos. You're gonna get reunited, reignited, excuse me, ignited talking shit about me, but you don't know how to talk shit about people, right? Because you have this tendency to want to add stuff in, girl. That's why you got in so much trouble with the allegations that you're a child molester, right? Because you went on here talking about that guy. What was his name? I forget his name. You said that he was 8 years old and you watched him get fucked by a grown man. Remember, that's something that you added in, girl. And so you had to ride that, right? And people started falling off, didn't they? That's like always, your whole life. People always fall off, right? Because your personality, your lifestyle's too extreme. I'm your new commander. You are now a prisoner. Please return to Transylvania. You're a monster, and you need to get your ass off of YouTube because they keep sending you away. Now, if anybody wanted to take time, all they got to do is call up YouTube again, girl, or report or click on the damn block button, whatever it takes to bring their interest, to have YouTube take an interest in you, that you're here again, and you'll start dropping the videos off again. You've been on here 10 years and you got a total of 12 videos up, girl. I've got something like almost 3,000, right? I'm not a shameful, pitiful pig like you. You are a pig, right? Now, we don't know if you're an actual child molester or you just a person, you're just a liar and a disgusting person. But you brought that upon yourself. And soon after that, you were gone again, girl. Gone, 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 gone. Anybody here seen our old friend Stomp down? Can y'all tell me where she gone? She insulted a lot of people, and the people got tired. I just look around, and she's gone, gone, gone. Excuse me, I'm sorry. What's the Torre in New York City? I'm sorry. He don't like all that loud hollering, nutty. How y'all doing on today, baby? Let me give them another little small taste. Let me get a little small taste. The bitch gonna say I started with her, but when she made them 15 videos about me in a row, girl, my love is eternal.
How far that relationship is going, but them niggas sit up there and made 15 videos about Timothy Blank. And I'll make more. Mm-hmm. Before they chased her off. And I'll make more. So now the Stomp Creature, like VS, they have to make a video and then take it down 15 minutes. Bitch, I don't have to make a motherfucking thing and take it down, bitch. That's my goddamn choice. Just like you choose to leave up shit where you talked about Walter Lee Hampton for motherfucking goddamn 36 consecutive months until that bitch told you that he was going to sue your motherfucking ass, bitch. So when I choose.
Walter Hampton never threatened to sue me. What Walter Hampton did was he what do you call it? Blocked one of my videos. What do you call it when you report a video? Because I played a bit of one of his videos showing that he had been lying about the scars on his face. Right? I caught him and he was on tape and he didn't like that. So what he did was he reported me and I got my one and only strike in the history of YouTube. Since I've been on here for 6.5 years. I got one strike, and that was from Walter Lee Hampton. Now, I could have easily contested that strike but at the time, I didn't do live videos. So all they were doing to people was you can't go live for 90 days or whatever. But since I didn't go live, I didn't care, right? That is the only situation between myself and Walter Hampton. That occurred almost 2 years after my initial interest in him. So you lie again. You're always lying and adding too much shit in it, girl. That's why nobody likes you. Nobody likes you. Nobody wants you. No one ever has. And since Jay Wilson is the only one that actually seen you and says that you're not ugly and all this I guess he would think that you were not ugly if he's about to suck your pussy. I don't know what the situation was there, honey. Why do you know where Jay Wilson live, or why you still calling him the pastor? You and Vivian Jennings the only one still calling him the pastor, girl. Nobody else considers that fool no pastor. I think you and him might have had a rendezvous, right? but there's something about you that is so disgusting that all you show is your feet. So do you still have the video up with you walking around Tracy's building where she was out of town? Remember the stalking adventure when you continually kept walking around Tracy's building while she was not at home? You made videos showing your fucking feet, those brown feet, Mexica, Mr. Graciano or Mr. Gonzalez or whatever your name is, girl. Why are you so ashamed of what you look like and how you look? Now, there are possibilities. There's a good possibility that you are indeed a child molester and you don't want anybody to see your face on the internet, right? I think it's a very real possibility. The things that you said concerning that, I don't know what kind of a monster would find something like the things you said about a child being molested right in front of you. Why would that be funny? I can't imagine what kind of a person would find that amusing, which draws into question these parents you had. You would have to wonder what raised this thing. Were you raised in foster care? You want to talk about people's mamas? What the hell you know about somebody's mama? Oh, why don't you go visit your mama? Why don't you go, nigga? I'm a grown ass man. I'm 65 years old, girl. Why in the fuck I'm still holding on to the apron strings of my mama? But my mama and my relationship, it got nothing to do with your punk ass, bitch. You can't even show your goddamn face. You all here a grown ass man. All you can do is show your feet, standing in front of windows. Why is it that nobody can see what you look like, girl? Why is it that you continually been run off of YouTube, girl? Why are you hiding your videos, honey? What was your last beef? Was that with the guy? Oh, what's that guy I guess she was having some kind of beef with. Was it Honest Row? Honest Row, she posted a video, 10 minutes later, she take it down. Then she come and post the video, make more nasty ass, disgusting insults. And then she take it down and she post another one and she take it. Why are you taking them down? I'm not ashamed of a goddamn thing coming out of my mouth, girl. Right? I'm not ashamed to write about it. I'm not ashamed to talk about it. I don't have the burden, girl, of all this shame that you and your sister Jay Wilson share, honey. Right? You're shameful people. Oh, no, none your business. Yeah, I never tell my business. I never tell my business. Then you actually have the nerve. Wait a minute. Hold on, people. I'm gonna talk to y'all in 1 second. Just give me one more. I want me one more little small taste. I gotta speed it up because she's playing more of my videos. She's cashing in on my videos more so than her actual commentary.
The video, bitch. That's my motherfucking choice. Mm-hmm. Do you understand me, Timothy Blaine? Bitch, you don't choose what the fuck, who puts up, what the fuck they take down, what they private, bitch, what they disclose. You don't choose none of that. Mm-hmm. But see, you continuously put my motherfucking name in your goddamn mouth because you want me to talk about you and how you fucked that dog and broke that dog's back leg. See, you don't want me to come for you, Timothy Blaine, because we're going to go all the way back.
You don't have the ability to come for me. Just to imply that I would fuck. I'm an animal lover, stupid ass bitch. Right? But you you and me talking about you fucking animals breaking their legs and some joke that other thing made years ago, girl. You don't mean to say that. You want to say that's not reading, girl. Weren't you paying attention in Pose when what was it? Pose? What's the other one? Paris is Burning, which you seem to mimic for the rest of your life. Weren't you paying attention, girl? The girls took their time to explain to you what reading was, right? They had to tell you, they took the time to explain to you, girl, how you read a bitch, Miss Thing, right? But you didn't learn those lessons because what you say is all bullshit, girl. It's all about having sex with children. It's just the nastiest things you can think of, girl. Talking about people's parents and their parents in their 80s and 90s, girl. You got all the nasty shit you talk up under the clothes of old people, girl. You are a disgusting pig, right? And just the very thought that Wilson would allow you over there, girl, speaks to his character, right? And you want to defend the honor of Vivian Jennings? Is this the same Vivian Jennings that came on and made a whole page out of just talking about me and my family? 15 in a row. Girl, it ain't 15. 15 is when I stopped counting. I stopped paying attention, girl. Like if something has happened in your entire life, people stop paying attention. You're too extreme, girl. You're too nasty. You're too filthy. And you have no personality. It'd be fun if you had a personality to mix in with your insults, but you don't have one, bitch. You just it's just like a cesspool, girl. Just nasty things crawling around in there, girl. And that's all that you spurt something out every once in a while. You are a monster. You're a monster. Stomp creature. Go back into your hole. Crawl back into your hole, bitch. And don't be coming there acting like you're so offended because somebody said your name, nigga. After you done make video after video after video after video after video just insulting me and my family, girl. You nasty pig. So we don't want you. You want to come back, girl? We say no, no, no. Wait a minute. Oh, shit. I got my bell going off. Maybe my dog got to go pee. Hold on a minute, people. I'll be right back. I got my alarm going off. Time for my Jimmy dog, Sweeney dog, to take a pee poo poo. Hold on, baby. Come on, sweetheart. See, these dogs are like alarm clocks. They have to go pee and stuff at the exact same time every day. They wake me up at the very same moment every morning without the alarm. I don't need the alarm. That's just, I said it and didn't know how to unset it. How y'all doing today? Girl, she over there, she ain't got no view. Can you imagine making a video, taking the time to make a video with not one person comments? Can you imagine your chat, girl? Every person in your chat is just a moderator. No other person is in your chat. She's over there. She's throwing out Treasure Lane or James Caldwell. She keeps repeating his name. She wants to give you the appearance that James is actually a friend of hers, right? She's trying to piggyback on him like she's trying to piggyback on Jay Wilson, right? If Jay Wilson never have the balls to throw her away because he don't really like her, he's just scared of her, girl, because he don't want her on his ass, right? But if she gonna go over there and try to hook up more with James, right? That's why she keeps saying his name. She's not telling you that besides her moderators, he's the only person in the chat. How y'all doing today? How you doing, Miss Piggy? I ain't seen you in a few days. I got to get back into a recording regularly, honey. If y'all haven't done it, go over to Almond Brown, where she's actually reading some of my books. And I said, God damn, boy, you can write. She's reading Love and Gospel Music, which is my original novel. I was so enthralled. I was just going after chapter after chapter after chapter. So we have to get back to finishing up the novel that we were working on. And then we stopped working on it for whatever, a few weeks ago. I think about a month ago, actually. I got to get back because the writing is good. Anyway, what was I talking about? Oh, yeah, the Stomp Creature. The Stomp Creature who makes videos and then takes them down. Scary ass bitch who hides her face behind a black screen. I guess people just sit there and look at the screen, a blank screen. She ain't even got enough balls to have an avatar, girl, because somebody might figure out who the fuck she is, girl. And why you walking around showing your feet, sissy? Always got drag queens in her thumbnail. Tells us what you are, girl. And maybe that's something Jay Wilson sucked on. I don't know. I don't know what the connection is, but for some reason, he knows what she looks like, right? Because he gave testimony. You cooked out on Friday? You cooked out? She talked too much? I didn't do nothing for the holiday at all, honey. I haven't eaten yet, so maybe I'll go treat myself to something. Something special. Him and his compadres throw stones and hide their hands. He ain't got no compadres. He got somebody over there who apparently sent him my video from today named Juan Key Pro or some shit like that, girl in New York. That's the only one that follows behind her. You know, I guess there's always going to be somebody follow behind these people, but ain't nobody watching that bitch. You got 200 views, girl, in 2 hours. Come on, man. Why you even bother, Miss Stomp Creature? We don't like you. Nobody likes you. That's the issue. You don't seem to understand. You are not a likable person. You are not a funny person, girl. When they go to listen to what you say that's funny, it's the rock gut, girl. But you have no build up to the rock gut, Miss Thing. You're just a nasty bitch. A nasty, filthy bitch who more than likely works in what do you call them, LVN people to come on wipe old people's asses. That's what she do for a living, right? So those people have no choice but to listen to her, right? And that's about it. I guess that's who she's hiding out from. She don't want the people to know how she talks about people with illnesses. But I got news for you, black bitch. As far as your health reads, HIV health reads, girl, they dust. They are dust, and I'm living proof of it, girl. 32 years, bitch. Right? I'm gonna live longer than you, ho. You over here. Wait a minute, Bon King, bro. Wait a minute. She started videos. You don't sound like you're very long for this world, girl. And you say you're not old. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah, we living and thriving, bitch, and we're praising God for it, girl. You motherfuckers praising God. Oh, I'm going to get a read. I'm going to get a read. Oh, HIV, you dying. Girl, shouldn't you come up with something else in 30 years? I mean, goddamn. This shit has been perfectly treated for the last 10, girl, and you still hanging on to the same old bullshit. You were supposed to be a homosexual person, girl. That shows you what a disgusting pig you are, because you don't even understand the responsibility of you as a homosexual person, girl, to not play with HIV/AIDS, because so much harm has been done by it, and so many people have died from HIV/AIDS, and so much prejudice has been put on people because of that disease, and it has caused so much destruction in our community. You think it's a joke, bitch, because you don't have a soul, girl. You are a soulless wonder, and nobody wants to watch you, girl. Nobody. No comments. Only people in the chat are moderators. You don't believe me? Go watch. They throw stones and hide their hands, and then they feel like they have the advantage because since she's behind a black screen, you can't say nothing about her, right? But my life's an open book, and I'm so glad I got my own. I'm so glad that I can see. My life, it is a natural high. The man can't run no game on me. There's something kind of funny how these creatures will take your money. What are you so ashamed of, girl? Are there warrants out for your arrest? Are people looking for you? What's the story? Did that guy, what's that guy over there's name? Y'all know? The one she said she saw him being sexually abused and all that. I don't know, honey. But what's that boy's name? Y'all know his name? The one over there that she said she sat there and watched him at 8 years old being fucked by a grown man. She didn't do it. She didn't do it. I sat there and watched it. All that kind of shit. Shit that only somebody psychotic would find amusing, right? Of all the people in the world, you're the onlyest one, bitch, that come up with this nasty, filthy shit about child molesting. That means it doesn't mean anything to you. You think it's funny. It's an amusing thing to you. There's no way I would ever have a child in your presence. Nobody, no, I don't give a goddamn if your brother or sister. No one should ever leave a child in your care or around you where there was not adult supervision, girl, because you are so nasty. And you have revealed that you are such a worthless piece of shit. You would fit the profile of a child molester, right? You told us about that yourself. You like Wilson, y'all. Oh, they don't know nothing about me. They don't know nothing about me. You just told us that you're a child molester. How do we not know that? Where did it come from? We didn't know anything about that. My husband just rushed into the living room thinking I had a stroke. What's wrong, Red Star? Y'all remember that thing? She gonna try to get her ass back over here. She's so scary, girl. She'll, whatever she put up, she gonna take it down, honey. Right? She got like the man is watching her ass, girl. They probably told her ass one more time, bitch. Strike one, strike two, strike three, you're out, bitch, forever. Right? I don't watch. This nigga know. He knows from my very first video to the video I made yesterday. This is what a fan she is, but she's such an undesirable bitch. She sat over here and she didn't say nothing for years. The first 5 years, then she reared her poisonous head up a year and a half ago, girl. And then it was every video about me and everything I've ever said or done, girl. That's weird. That's creepy. You are a creepy bitch. Why are you doing walking around somebody who you know is out of town, walking around their house, and that's something you have to film. You can't film nothing else, but you can film your shoes walking around somebody else's property, girl. Stankin' ass bitch. Well, girl, you don't want to get from somebody like me, because if I ever feel threatened by one of you hoes, I'm coming out of my house with a baseball bat, girl, and beat your ass till they stop me. Hope they get there soon enough. He called Pat. The Pastor Jenkins. Vivian is a queen. Now, I don't know what world Vivian Jenkins would be a queen. And Jay Wilson is the pastor. And that was so humiliating. I just felt so bad. I felt so creepy when she came on there. Jay Wilson, can I call you my blog father? Pitiful. Pick up the money. Then she come on here. Can I say that I came from the house of Jay Wilson? Creepy. Ugh. Disgusting pig. Show your face, girl. Show us your face. We want to see your face. After 10 years on here, girl, hiding in the bushes, sneaking out to just insult people, you would think you would have the balls enough by now that you could stand up and be your man and hey. Jill way. This girl still can't get up enough balls to show herself. Girl, you can't read, Miss Thing. You don't belong here, Miss Thing. You don't belong here. You don't know how to read. That's why you reach for stupid ass, retarded ass bullshit, Miss Thing. That's not reading nobody. Go back to your movie that you worship, girl. Your drag queen movie, Paris is Burning, and listen to the lessons being taught, right? Because the girls, they sit there and they explain to you what reading is and just what being a catty bitch is, right? Well, I'm gonna make more videos about you. I'm gonna make at your own peril, Miss Thing. At your own fucking peril. But the thing is, when I read your punk ass, people will watch me. They don't watch you, girl. They don't. You don't. Okay, nobody believes me. Y'all think I'm being exaggerating again. Okay, how long she been on now? Now she's up to 223 views. She's been on 42 minutes. Let me refresh. I want to know about this. Let me see. Let's go back there again. We're gonna refresh now. Okay. So since she used my name. Since I've been on here over half an hour, she has got now 237 views. That means that 10 people around the world in the universe have turned onto her page. Her opening page is she shows herself walking. I don't know if this is in front of Tracy's house or she just walking, girl, and showed her pussy. Girl, if you don't sit your ass down somewhere, this day, you are a disgusting ass creature, girl. I doubt that you are trying to protect yourself from any kind of job. I don't see any kind of job that would hire you. I think you're probably wiping the asses of old people. So it's just you and the old person in there. So they're not even aware of your abuse. Because if you abuse, you have the same mouth and character and personality that you have on here. That means you're more than likely an abusive person. You're abusing what is supposed to be patients or clients, whatever LBN calls them, right? But no one ever knows. These people are so old they can't even communicate. You probably want to choose the ones that right, make them sit in their piss and shit, girl. That's your job to clean it up, right? But we can see what a pig you are, Miss Thing, and you need to address once and for all the allegations that you are indeed a child molester and you have been doing it for the past 30 years. Are you going to address the allegation? You're the one brought it to YouTube. You said you did this casually. You said you sit there and watch these grown people having sex with children. That's what you said. These are your words and not mine. Who talks like that? What kind of a hellhole were you raised in, girl? How y'all doing today? Okay, you talk too much now. You're laying around relaxing. Be watching my chat some, honey. I hope y'all had a nice holiday. She's putting on this. She coming for me. This is only for this dude, Juan P Pro. He's the one that sent her email telling her Timothy Blaine mentioned your name. Timothy Blaine. Well, nigga, chalk it up to the 2,000 times she used mine.
We're going to take you through the Castro and we're going to drag you through the streets of the motherfucking Castro. We're going to take your dead, deceased, fucked up, ugly ass, drug fiend, HIV infected, dead white man husband. We're going to drag him.
Mm.
See, this is what you wanted.
Mm.
You brought me up in your conversation. You brought up
Miss Thing. Your looks could not compare with my husband, the hair on his asshole, bitch. I don't know why you think you're gonna try to read my dead infested, all this shit about my partner, the person that I love, Miss Thing. But you are no way in this class, girl. You want to call him the white man, you want whatever you want to call him, girl. You'll never stack up. You'll always hate white people. You why? Because of you are such an inept piece of shit, girl. You'll never accomplish anything. Never. Never. You always resent those who have more privilege than you, who are more successful than you, Miss Thing, right? So you want to say things about a stranger you don't know, girl, go ahead, bitch. You will never compare. Never. Mm-mm. He didn't wipe ass for a living.
Queen Vivian Jennings. You brought up the Honorable Dr. Pastor J. Wilson and multiple other content creators that bitch you don't like, but you brought us into this shit. And now when I come for your motherfucking dead looking ass bitch, I don't want nobody to say nothing about it.
They're gonna chase you back into the pit.
You work for it. Let's continue. Dead bitch.
How long will this video stay up, girl?
Make it, take it down. Make it, take it down. Make it, take it. Girl, it must be hard to get an AdSense check. Bitch, we don't live off of AdSense checks.
Bitch, you would like to.
This is where you get.
Wait a minute. You said you want to come and get the people to give you a cup of coffee. You were one of them begging bitches, remember? You were constantly asking people to buy you a cup of coffee, send you a cash app. I'm dropping my cash app. You niggas kill me when you come on here with these penny ass minimum wage jobs acting like you're glamorous, girl. You're not glamorous. You just work like everybody else. Right? There's no excess, girl. You wanted to stomp your funky ass up in here, girl, and get yourself another source of income. But you've never been successful because you don't understand right from wrong, Miss Thing. You don't understand what to say. You don't know how to say it. You don't know how to do shit. You are unlikable, Miss Thing, undesirable, piss poor in your spirit. Your spirit makes you so ugly, girl. You sound ugly. I've said every time I've talked to your punk ass, I gotta keep telling you. A blind person can see that you're a monster. When you open your mouth, they can say that is an ugly man. There's nothing about you or the way you sound, your voice. There's nothing that implies this is an attractive person. Nothing. You think because you have lighter skin that makes you attractive? We have so many examples on here, girl, showing us that being light-skinned does not make you necessarily attractive. You think they're not ugly Mexican people, ugly Chinese people, ugly Indonesian people, girl? There's all kind of ugly people, and there are ugly black people who happen to be light-skinned, particularly when their mamas have is biracial and their father's Mexican, girl. Why wouldn't you have light skin? So only thing you want to show is your legs. You want to wear short pants and show with your leg as you're walking, girl, because you know your face. Woo! The first time ever I saw your face. Woo! I felt the sun. Ugly bitch. I can't stand an ugly motherfucker trying to read somebody, girl, when they don't know how to read, Miss Thing. All the time I got over something where between 2,000 and 3,000 videos on there, girl. You mean to tell me, and you have been watching every damn one of them, Miss Thing, you can't find not one real thing to read me about, girl. You're still going about 3 pages in a goddamn memoir I wrote 18 years ago, girl, and that's supposed to be your reads, Miss Thing, and then you got to add all this other bullshit in it, which is the very reason why they're calling you a child molester, because you brought that bullshit on here, girl. No one else. Hi, Egyptian goddess. Have I been speaking? I'm so sorry. Girl, you know that thing is ugly. Ain't nobody sitting in no car necking with that Stomp Creature, girl. No, I just can't imagine it. I can't imagine it. And I can't imagine what kind of parents that would produce something like that. Neither black nor Mexican. I don't know what the fuck you are, girl. You I guess you say you're LGBTQ, girl, but yet you sound like the opposer, right? So you hate us. So if you hate us, that means basically you hate yourself, because if you hate us based on the fact that we are homosexual, or you perceive us to be disease infected, girl, that tells me that you're probably disease infected, girl, because you already showed us that you hate your goddamn self, right? Everything that you talk about, bitch, is you. So you might want to take that up with a psychiatrist, psychoanalyst, girl, a team of therapists. I don't know. Maybe you need to check in and cool out in one of them hospitals. You go wipe ass in, girl. I don't know what you need to do, but you need to do something, because they've been on here for 10 years, girl, and still only got 1,000 subscribers, girl. And them people are not even watching anymore. And you can't get since I've been on here, girl, you have gotten a total of 11 people who have checked in to watch your video. We don't want to see it, girl. It's not interesting. So you go ahead and call your little friend, the Juan Preco, Juan, whatever the fuck. You go ahead and talk to him, girl. Because apparently you were able to trick one out of the 6 billion people on the planet in the United States, girl. You were able to trick one person, girl, and then your moderators, honey. Whatever your 3 or 4 moderators in, that's the only people listening to you, Miss Stomp Creature. You hideous monster. You creature. That's why you put creatures in your thumbnail, girl. Because that's who you are. He's disgusting. That's a terrible. But I never heard a person say some shit like that. When he was going to that, what is that dude's name? I don't know why y'all gonna tell me. That one who he was talking all that vulgar shit about. I've never heard somebody say something like that before. In all of my years, 60-some years, girl, I have never heard a person that vile. Even going in and out of prison with murderers and rapists and all kind of weird ass motherfuckers in prison. I've never, ever in my life heard somebody say shit that she said, girl. And I said, why would a person say that? Unless they really were reprobate. That's her. She's of the devil. A demon. Oh, you said my name. You said my girl. Nobody said your name in months. You probably scratching your pussy because somebody said your name, particularly me, honey. Oh, Blue Wolf. Okay. Blue Wolf Phoenix was her name, right? But she said all that disgusting shit. We don't know if it was true or not. There may be a very good reason why she hides out, why she has to be black screen for all these years, girl. There could very well be that that's not her name. Well, we know it's not Stomp Down, not a real name, but whatever name she's going by, that might not even be her, honey. She could be hiding. She lived in Chicago. Is she afraid somebody's going to see that face? You know, there's sometimes they have those movies where they'll see like a war criminal. I've seen several of them. Like they'll be in a crowded place in New York City, and they'll spot him, some evil devil that tortured people. They spot him, right? That's why she don't want to be spotted. She don't want to be seen, because someone might recognize her and remember. She cannot be seen. She won't even chance an avatar. No telling what ungodly thing that thing has performed, honey. I'm telling you, it's got to be something really, really bad. Certainly something that will get her thrown out of the little piss-ass job she got. That's not the concern. It might be more of a criminal issue, right? Because she's so determined to be hidden. Baby, I know what time it is, okay? Come on, Daddy. You want to say goodbye? Come and say goodbye. He even talked about my sweet animal. Say goodbye, baby. Hi, guys. How you doing? You hold my dad up. He got to take me go pee-pee. It's pee-pee time. Please let him go. Please let him go. I got to go pee-pee. I'm going to pee on his leg. Uh-oh. All right, guys. Thank you. I got to go take my child out, honey. We learned a long time ago, when the dog says go, let him go. Later, people.